What is going on YouTube? ZX Predator here, coming at you with another video and doing like a ride along vlog and channel updates. So I did want to give some propers and shout outs to Cycle Gear for running a hell of a bike night. I think everybody appreciated the fact that we had such a large turnout, considering that they haven't had an event in almost 2 years. So it was good to see everybody, see old faces, make new friends at the event. It was great to see, Baba Yaga, Moto Mac, a couple other fellas out there, some different MCs. It was cool. And like I said in the last video, that I felt the love, and it felt like family on twos got together to enjoy what we love, our passion. So it was good stuff. I also wanted to give out a shout out to Victor and his crew. Chibi is also establishing something this season, so you're gonna be seeing them. But yeah, just giving the propers and shout outs. Those are my peeps. They're good people. We're gonna have a good time, going riding to Puerto Rican Day Parade festivals and things out in PA, all that good stuff. We're gonna have a lot of fun. All right, so again, another shout out to Cycle Gear. Excellent. Upcoming events. I will be attending the Dino Shootouts at Extreme Machines, so it's always fun going down there, and it's always fun coming back. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know why. But yeah, always in support of Extreme Machines. They're probably the only bike night that does do dyno shootouts on a regular basis, and it's always fun to get the little competition going and all that good stuff. So it's always good platform to go, and if you did any modifications to your bike, you can go and see how it stacks up. That's what I've done. I remember bringing my bike to Misali at Extreme just for the dyno shootouts, and then gradually climbed and made changes here and there. I remember the last one that I did, my clutch started slipping. I still managed to win that dyno shootout, but that forced me to do the clutch mod, buffed up springs, and redo my clutch plate. So we'll see how things work out there. But yeah, Extreme Machines, you'll definitely be seeing me out there. Hope to see a lot of you out, and so we can chill. So we're also September 17th, NJMP Clutch Control, which is going to be hosted by Black Moses. Oh man, I try to make sure I cleared my day for that one. It's going to be a long ride down. But if you're other YouTubers who would like to come and get some excellent content, there's gonna be stunt shows, vendors, a lot of cool things out there. So it's gonna be from 10 to 5 p.m. right? I'm gonna see as we get closer to the time, maybe we can set up a meetup spot and go down there together. We'll probably see how that goes for Absolute Cycle. I believe that's on a Saturday. I'm checking my calendar now, but yeah, I have to do that one. Yeah, it is a Saturday, and that means that Steve from Absolute Cycle might not be able to go because he has to run the shop. Steve, you gotta take some time for yourself, man. Take a vacation. So in other news, I did want to talk about some things that where we are in the process with Zeus and my 14. Now, since I got the bike, I've been an open book. I don't hide stuff. I know people like to sandbag, like, oh, they do certain mods, and then you go out there, you do battle with them, and then they're like, yeah, they get you. Like me, I'm just open book, But I did make a lot of changes in terms of, I did the new sprocket, Vortex. I went down a tooth in the rear, to kind of keep the RPMs from climbing so quickly. Because when we did the meetup with Moto Mac, MV King 650, Slim Thug and whatnot, when we did those races, I realized something. My RPMs climb really fast, and by the time it would force me to shift, and by the time I got into third gear, those guys kept pulling. So I picked people's brains, try to learn a little something. So I guess pulling one tooth in the rear is gonna give me a definitely better top speed, and then it'll kind of let the RPMs not rise so quickly, so I'm not like hitting the rev limiter like I did on like I think 3 or 4 of my pulls between different people on that event. So just trying different things, and also in like I said in the other videos, the Kawasaki wheels are now on the bike. It feels a lot different. Like, how can I say? It's a combination of getting a new front tire, the new spacers, so on and so forth. The bearings were redone. The bike feels like I'm gliding on glass. So also one thing I have to get used to now, I've been doing hits and tests and whatnot. I'm getting like into like 130s. Like I'm not even in third gear, So I find it a little harder to stop. I just want to get used to how the bike is set up right now, because Zeus is a big boy and he got some power to him. So just a lot of adjustments working with what I got. But those are the two most recent upgrades to the bike. And then the next on the list, and actually this is the last two things that I'm going to end up doing with, is the oil pump cover mod. To ensure that I don't the 14R fixed what the Gen 1 14 had constant struggles with, like with the rod number 3 popping. Omar, bless your soul, he had to come get me with Steve and all that, and you know how I lost my Gen 1. So it's just a peace of mind mod that I'm putting in there, so that thicker plate won't flex or bow or whatnot. So I'm not touching the gear or anything. It's just gonna be the oil pump cover. Also, the Factory Pro upgraded shift star with upgraded spring. I'm going to be installing that once it gets here, because I've ordered it a while back and it's not here yet. And I called, they said that it has something to do with the manufacturers. So I may be giving them a call on Monday to see what's going on with that. And those things are pretty penny, but the reason why I want that, because I have the Heel Tech quick shifter on the bike, and there's been times that it misshifts. So if I'm going hard on load and then I'm using my quick shifter, there were a few occasions where it missed the gear. So I want to put that upgrade in there to make sure smooth shifting and eliminate the gear missing the gears. So after that, as far as bolt-ons are concerned, maybe I might go back to a power commander. We'll see, because now that Go Motors isn't doing ECU tunes and flashes anymore, I will need a power commander to do further upgrades, especially if I go with the pentacarbon. But as of right now, I only have 2 more things left to do to the bike that ZX Predator can do before I talk about any porting or headwork or so on and so forth. So I got the bike to where I am happy with. It doesn't have to be the fastest, but definitely not the slowest. And the bike is fast, but you need the right rider. Like, I know if Eben EBZ, shout out to him, or Chris Costa, Hot Sauce, if they were on my bike, they're smaller guys, they probably get all that work out of that machine. But I'm happy with the bike. And at the end of the day, you set up the bikes, you do what you want to do, because it's your machine, and if you're happy with it, you're happy with it. So it's all in good fun. Now, shifting topics. Now, if you notice, here and there, I take my brother-in-law out, teaching him to be comfortable while we're out on the road. It should, like, riding should just become second nature. And I tell anybody, if you overthink, at times that's where you're gonna have issues. I'm a big anime fan, love Dragon Ball, and recently, when I'm seeing one of my characters going to what they call autonomous ultra instinct, where you do everything like instinct, but it takes practice. Once you get all the fundamentals, you get to track, you're doing your twisties, your turns, and you get all of that. Repetition creates habit, and habit will create your pattern for movement. So as I have my brother-in-law out here, he really has taken to the CBR. I'm proud of him, and big shout out to my boy Jatil. He really made this possible for us. Jatil was featured on a episode many months ago when we got the bike, when we went up to JC up in Jersey State, to pick up the CBR. And all I can say is, really, Honda motors are great. His bike purrs like a kitten. Very, very happy with that CBR. Just gonna get some cosmetics stuff for it, but as you can see when he rides up next to me, it's a beautiful machine. I'm still looking at getting a 600 for the track, but I wouldn't feel right taking my brother-in-law's bike and going really fast on it, and God forbid something happened. You know what I mean? So I just want to make sure I get something for me. But in the meantime, Zeus will suffice because I've been able to take him to the track, and that's my only bike. So it's all good. But yeah, you know what? Gotta love that CBR. It grew on me. It grew on me because I know we have worked on one for my buddy Cody, and I grew up with this guy. I've known him since I was 6 years old, in first grade. And it was a pleasure to work on his bike, fix it up, get the forks up and running again, and then he was able to ride. And you owe me a ride, man. I don't know where you disappeared to, but you owe me a ride. I know you're free on the weekend, so we'll make that happen. But I did want to also open up the comment section, or actually, I'll take this time to talk about my Discord. Big shout out to Snake and those who have entered my Discord. It's now become more active. That's where I'm going to start the podcast. It's gonna be random because I had promised you guys that. It's just getting folks in there and scheduling and so on and so forth. It's all also dependent on availability. I know I had invited Moto Mac to do a podcast a long time ago, but the infrastructure was just in its infancy. Same with Renard from a team promotion for our track days. I just wanted to pick their brains and whatnot. So if you get a chance, you'll see the link to the invite for my Discord, and we can talk. I have different sections for different, for cars, bikes, track talk, things of that nature. There's a video channel in there. There's a voice chat channel in there. I'm really opening that up, to kind of make like a hub for everybody to kind of get together without giving out phone numbers if you don't want to do that. Because you know how people get crazy and like, oh, I'm talking to ZX Predator, I'm talking to Eve, I'm talking to these guys and Mac, and blow up your phone type stuff. So we do deserve our privacy, because we're the average Joe, but we just have the passion to get out and get you content. But I do appreciate y'all listen to me jabber for the last more than 10 minutes. But I do want to say, if you can, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button. It goes a long way. I know a lot of folks watch the channel but aren't subbed. Subs go a long way. They help. I have been blessed to have a unique take on my motorcycle channel which sets me apart from others. So I thank those that have been supporting. I want you to support my other, my associates. aka my fellow YouTubers that are local in New Jersey, PA, and Maryland area, because I am going to try to travel out. Moto Mac has informed me it should be in my radar to actually go out to the out of state meets. Because of my job, I'm kind of like limited, but Mac, I will take you up on that offer. I just have to get logistics and everything set up. But yeah, I did want I want to officially say I'm proud of Mac. He made a lot of strides and making a name for himself. So make sure you go sub to his channel. He just hit 2,000 subscribers, and to 2,000 more. Keep doing your thing, keep grinding. So if you have any requests, what you would like to see, if I can accommodate, I will do my best to get that content on the channel. I did get one particular request, and I gave like a preview to it, and I noticed that there was some views that came with that. So I have to I can't ignore TubeBuddy, because that's an awesome tool that MV King taught me how to use. I gotta give y'all what you want. So we'll make it happen. I do appreciate you guys. Again, please rate, comment, and subscribe. A like goes a long way. Share the videos, and I will see you on the next motovlog. Peace. Oh, and one more thing. If you are in the Rahway, New Jersey area, Newark, Elizabeth, or whatnot, make sure you check out Absolute Cycle, Elizabeth Avenue in Rahway. If you get there, let them know that ZX Predator sent you.